Bro, little bit different this week because you've had Darragh over from America and he's been a bit involved over the past few days having a look around. But that must be a really nice boost for everyone because he's so enthused at the moment. It must be great for everyone to have him around.
Well, definitely, it's been a good week because of obviously we had the Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday last week, and we've had a full week of preparation, which has meant that we can introduce some new things with the players. We've worked them really hard early on in the week, and we're now into the preparation phase, obviously for the Doncaster game on Saturday. But the enthusiasm that the chairman's brought into the training ground, obviously on Monday and Tuesday, along with everybody else, the players, the staff, everybody, has really been ignited by the news that we've got 2,000 plus fans travelling to Doncaster, which will definitely set the stadium alight and make it feel, listen, for us a little bit like a home fixture with the noise that they'll make.
Yeah, there's been plenty said about the noise that the fans managed to make during the Milton Keynes game, where it obviously wasn't going very well at all. So if you can put on the sort of performance we've seen over the past couple of weeks at Doncaster, it should be a great afternoon.
100%, and even the 417 of them that travel to Sheffield United, the noise that our away support actually makes is magnificent, and I have to say it really has filled me with excitement. It definitely has the players for this game now on Saturday. So there'll be a special edge on it. We know that. We know that Doncaster will be taking it seriously, as will we, and we'll be doing our preparations as we have done, and going into this one really excited.
Have you said that to the players, that they've really earned the right for this game to have an edge with their performances and results over the past couple of weeks? They've made this game as juicy as it is.
Well, the players have done that, and we spoke about that early on in the week as one of the positives is actually when we took charge, the management team, we were lying 15th in the league and we were 12 points off a drift of Sheffield United. We're now outside of the playoffs on goal difference, on the same points as Doncaster. So yeah, this is the sort of games that should excite the players. It definitely excites myself and the management team, and it's one that we're really looking forward to.
Yeah, and each match so far really has provided a different challenge. Saturdays, I guess, is the classic 6-pointer, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, and it's but these are the moments that we're going to have to go into really positively on the front foot, really taking the confidence of the last 3 games into this one. And listen, we won't be stepping off. We'll be looking to take the game to Doncaster right from the start, and really get our fans behind us at the Keepmoat. So I think if we can do that, listen, we'll get what we deserve out of the game. But listen, it's a really exciting proposition for us.
Yeah, and Doncaster perhaps would have wanted to be higher in the table, but they're very much in the promotion mix. And when you look back to the last day of last season and the real disappointment they suffered late on, I think they would have felt they had one foot in the Championship for next season, and then it didn't quite work out. They've done well to recover from that and bounce back.
Yeah, they have, but this is a tough league, and I think there'll be another 12 teams that actually say this time last year we was thinking about being in the Championship. But that's football. It's your ability to move forwards. It's your ability to take the positives out of things. And listen, nobody has a divine right to go and win football matches in this league, and I think that's been proven from top to bottom this year. So every game is a tough game. Every game is an exciting game, and this one is it definitely is a thriller because of there's so much lying on it for both teams. So I think the team that works the hardest, that works things out the quickest, and has the best quality on the day will be the ones that shine through.
In terms of a points total for the playoffs, 75 points tends to be the marker that will get you in there. Do you feel that it could be a little lower this season, given the number of sides who are in the battle? I suspect you might tell me that it's not very helpful to think about points totals at this stage.
No. Listen, we're just taking things, and really my points tally is is 3 points on Saturday, and we're going it one game at a time. We're not looking at it overall, and if we do. And if we do get 3 points in the next one, then all we'll do is we'll then refocus ourselves and get ready to go again on Tuesday. So it is a game at a time approach. So I'm not looking at an overall points tally. We might do that behind closed doors separately amongst the staff and have our own set of targets. But listen, for this Saturday, our points tally is 3 points, and that's exactly what we'll be doing. We won't be going away and looking to get a draw or to frustrate teams. We're going to every game full of confidence, full of aggression, full of passion, and look to take a maximum points value out of it.
Yeah, and it's great when you have a week like this. You've got Doncaster, who are right in the thick of it on Saturday, and then you've got Preston coming up as well. It's a fantastic opportunity, isn't it? If you can carry on that form, not only are you picking up the points, but you're potentially damaging some of the sides around you as well.
Yeah, it is. We'll be clawing some points from other teams, but listen, we've had 3 games now, and I'm still waiting for an easy one. And having a look at the 11 games that we've got between now and the end of the season, we don't see an easy one in there. And I think if we did approach any of the games in that way, then I think we might fall short of our own standards. But yeah, they are good games. They are exciting games. And listen, everyone now, I said it before, everyone is a cup final between now and the end of the season. So I think when you take a cup final, you have to take it one game at a time and play the game and not the occasion, and that's exactly what we're going to be looking to do.
Let's quickly talk about Michael Bostwick, who's got himself a new contract. You must be absolutely delighted with the way that he's played in the 3 games since you've been in charge.
I definitely couldn't have been happier. He's come in, his performance levels have been magnificent, his experience has shone through, he's helped players around him, he's helped the team, and he's been fantastic, absolutely fantastic. So straight after the game, when I spoke to the chairman, I did say to the chairman, listen, before we even think about talking about anything else about anybody else, we need to make sure that we get Bozzy tied down, because he epitomises everything that we want at our football club. So I'm over the moon for Bozzy. I'm over the moon for the football club, and I'm really pleased to have got that obviously all sorted out for the fans, because of that means for the next 3 years they'll be able to see Michael Bostwick in a Peterborough United shirt, playing with his heart on his sleeve and doing what he's done over the last 3 games. Yeah,
because he's played a lot of matches in defence for Posh, and he has played a few in midfield, but for whatever reason it hasn't quite worked out, and he's never really held down a place there. What have you said to him? What have you worked on with him to affect his performances and to get him doing what he's been doing?
We haven't said anything. We've told him that he's a goal-scoring midfielder, and that's where we see him, and that's really the impact that he's had on the 3 games since we've come in, and I have to say he's going from strength to strength. Week by week he's getting better and stronger, and listen, I'm over the moon to have him on board, because of he just epitomises everything that we're looking for.
In terms of injuries, is Joe Newell still the only concern? It sounds as though he's doing okay.
Yep, Joe's back. He trained today and trained well, so there's no concerns there. He's back in. Obviously, Marcus Maddison will miss out due to suspension, but other than that, we've got Sean Brisley back as well. So we have a full quota, other than the 2 long-termers in obviously Jack Baldwin and Jermaine Anderson, and Marcus will miss out obviously due to suspension. But outside of that, then everyone's available.
What was up with Briz?
Briz had a slight hip impingement that had been niggling him, and he'd been managing for a while. So we rested him up. We've strengthened that up now, and he's come back into training this week, fully raring to go. So we're looking forward to having him back.
And with Marcus Maddison, it's kind of symptomatic really of how his season's been over the past few months. He's had setbacks coming from all over the place, and he would really want to get a consistent run of games, but he's just got to bide his time and make sure he's ready to go. Yeah,
Marcus that is the case for Marcus, but listen, I've spoken to him, and he's a fantastic talent, and he's a great player. So that's definitely gonna come with Marcus. We know what his ability levels are, and we know what he can do, and he's a player that I really believe can have a real positive influence in this division and beyond. So listen, we're just going to be patient with him, and he will get his opportunity when he returns. And listen, I'm sure that he'll come back all guns blazing.